Good evening, everyone. They live next door to each other or have street signs really close to each other. In softball today, it was Ishpeming visiting Negaunee. Picked this one up in the bottom of the second inning. And Lexi Peterson will be in the batter's box for Negaunee. A soft line drive with a couple of hops in the center field. Abby Nelson rounds third and dashes home with the first run of the game. Move to the bottom of the fourth. Runners on second and third with two out. Lexi Peterson again pops it up behind the circle. Emma Blue not getting any help from her infielders, and that did not work. Madison Contio and Delaney McLaughlin score. Negaunee had a 3-0 lead. That brought out Hematites coach Ben McGuire out to the circle for a discussion about defense. Ishpeming bounced back in the top of the fifth. Two runners on for Berkeley Asgard, and that throw is high on the bunt. Tia Madela, and since the ball rolled a long way down the right field line, Emily Quayle also would score on the play. Hematites climbed within one at 3-2. Asgard to second. Moments later, pitcher Emma Blue helps her cause with a solid single up the middle. Asgard turns for home, but changes her mind. Proved to be okay when the throw to second bounced away, and Asgard would cross the plate as Blue would take third. The rally ended on a flyout. Negaunee scored a bunch of more runs and won the first game 9-4, and they won the second game as well 8-3. High school tennis, Munising at Escanaba, last match of the day, number one singles. Escanaba's Krister Karn in the orange, Munising's Jared Immel in the black. Karn won the first set 6-love. Immel battled back to win the second set 6-3. And we're deep into the third set, and Immel with the overhead. And next it would be Immel getting into the net again. And then all of a sudden we have this really little exchange. Little net court helped, but not enough. Immel with the overhead there, the mini overhead. Then quite a point here. Immel can't get it to the end, and a nice shot right there by Karn brought the game back to deuce. Karn was serving for the match at 6-5, and Immel is going to hit this one just wide. I looked at it in slow motion just to be sure. It was wide, so Karn won the match, and Escanaba took the team score 7-1. Elsewhere in boys tennis, a couple of other 7-1s. Negaunee over Marquette and Westwood downed Gwynn. Kingsford won a rained shortened match over West Iron County 5-2. High school baseball. Escanaba scored 2 in the top of the 7th and beat Marquette 3-1. In the second game, Escanaba scored all 3 in the top of the second and beat Marquette 3-1. In girls soccer, Marquette turned back Kingsford 1-0. The NMU women's golf team finished 8th in its first NCAA Super Regional appearance in Canton, Ohio. Indianapolis was the easy winner, with Grand Valley State and Missouri St. Louis also advancing to the national championships. The Wildcats' Carol Else finished 20th with a score of 17 over par 233. Haley Hewer was tied for 34th at 240. Michigan Tech hockey senior Shane Hanna has signed with the Texas Stars of the American Hockey League for next season. The announcement was made this afternoon. Texas is the primary American Hockey League affiliate of the NHL's Dallas Stars. Hanna is a native of Salmon Arm, British Columbia. He played 4 seasons for the Huskies, appearing in 163 games on defense. Didn't miss a game, especially that one, when he scored the game-winning goal in the second overtime of the WCHA championship game, which sent the Huskies to the NCAA tournament for the second time in 3 seasons. Hanna was also named WCHA Player of the Week after the goal and was the co-recipient of the Merv Young Award as the team's most valuable player. He had 90 career points on 21 goals and 69 assists. Michigan Tech Hall of Famer Scott White is the general manager of the Texas Stars, along with his duties as the assistant GM of the Dallas Stars. For 4 Upper Peninsula High School athletes will receive $2,000 scholarships Saturday at the Upper Peninsula Sports Hall of Fame banquet at the Island and Resort Casino in Harris. North Central's Jason Whitens would be one of those winners, but he has accepted an NCAA Division I scholarship to Western Michigan University for basketball, so he is not allowed to have a UPSHF scholarship. I know that sounds strange. The 4 winners are Sault Ste. Marie's Riley Alapsa, has 7 varsity letters in 3 sports, baseball, basketball, and football. He will attend the U.S. Coast Guard Academy in Connecticut, where he will play football and major in mechanical engineering. Munison's Frankie Matson has 20 varsity letters in 5 sports, basketball, golf, tennis, track, and volleyball. She'll play basketball at Alma College and major in secondary education. Leah Wolfruff Gladstone has 10 varsity letters in 3 sports, basketball, cross country, and track. She'll attend Michigan Tech and major in engineering and mathematics. Negaunee's Thomas Ziegler has 8 varsity letters in cross country and track. He's going to Michigan Tech and major in aerospace and computer engineering. Alapsa, Matson, Wolfer, and Ziegler all are valedictorians of their senior classes.